Have you ever wondered how this, or these, or this is made?
We're taking you behind the scenes. Come along with us to Sun Noodle Factory. What's going on, Foodie Ohana, and welcome back to the channel. On today's exciting episode, we're taking you guys behind the scenes at a sneak peek on how Hawaii's favorite noodles are made. Come along with us.
Sun Noodle, a household name here in Hawaii, a favorite amongst locals and chefs, and a staple in our local cuisine. Manufacturing traditional Japanese noodles to local favorites like Okinawan soba, chow fun, and much more. Today, we got the opportunity to see how this iconic factory creates our favorite noodles.
Welcome to Sun Noodle! Hi, my name is Hisai Uki, and I am the Vice President of Business Operations here at Sun Noodle. The history of Sun Noodle started with my grandfather, who is also a noodle manufacturer back in Tochigi, Japan. It was initially his idea to come out here to Hawaii and start a business. And at that time, my father was in Japan working for a different noodle manufacturing company. And he had asked my dad, who was 19 at that time, if he wanted to come out to Hawaii and start a noodle manufacturing company. A lot of people know from like one of the famous commercials, it's like he brought one suitcase only to Hawaii, didn't speak any English, and set out to Hawaii and start Sun Noodle. Sun Noodle started in 1981. We actually were out on, I think it's on Hoe Street, not too far from here, from 1981 to early 1990s. And then we moved out to here, out on Colburn Street, and we've been here since 1993. So we actually started off making fresh ramen noodles and expanded out to soba, saimin, and from there we slowly started to expand out to a variety of noodles from chow mein to chow fun, udon, Okinawa soba. Now we also do pasta. Our most popular product would be ramen and saimin. You can find our Sun Noodle products at most of the local supermarkets out here in Hawaii, from Foodland Farms, we have Whole Foods, Don Quijote, Marukai, Times. So here at our Hawaii factory alone, we produce about 5 million pounds of noodles a year. In addition to our Hawaii factory, we opened our California factory in 2004. Then in 2010, we opened our New Jersey facility. Just recently, last year, we opened up our 4th factory in Europe, in Rotterdam, Netherlands. We are excited that we're going to be renovating and opening up our newest facility. It's going to be right across the street here in Hawaii. We also take pride in working with restaurants as partners. Zippy's, we've been making their saimin noodles. Some other ones that you might know of, Panda, we started making their chow fun noodles. Shiro's saimin, Palace saimin, Tanaka saimin, so just name a few that our local community might know about.
Okay, good morning guys, I'm Sean Kanda. I'm the production manager at Sun Noodle. Welcome to our factory, let's go inside. Okay, so right this way. So our noodle production is split into 2 different parts. One we call the fresh line, that's essentially raw noodle. The next is the cook line. It's either steamed or boiled. We have 2 lines to do that inside here. Let's start with the fresh line. Whether it's fresh or cooked noodle, we all start here. This is the mixing stage where we mix everything together. So we get flour from around the world based on like their protein content, ash content. We mix it together to make the perfect noodle. You see down there, we mix it together to make these little balls of dough. This is called soboro in Japanese. It's going to incorporate both the wet and dry ingredients together and really create that gluten to make it kind of gummy. The water we use is RO water, reverse osmosis. Take out all the impurities, and we add kansui to it. Kansui is part potassium carbonate, part sodium carbonate, but makes the water more alkaline to give that noodle the chewy texture that it has. So once the soboro gets made on the mixing stage, it comes down here to the roller. You can kind of see it gets smashed together under high pressure to make these rolls of dough. So this sheet is called mentai in Japanese, but this is the next stage to our noodle producing. So you see over here all the different rolls.
Are each one of these rolls like a different texture, or is it all the
different names. So this is the name of the dough, the type of dough, the recipe. But from this roll, we can make a bunch of different noodles, different shapes, different sizes. The part that differentiates the noodle cutting is the cutter that we use based on size and thickness. They have different numbers on them. Some are called 18, 24, 28. What that number represents is the number of noodles within that size. So the bigger the number, the smaller the noodle. And some are straight, some are wavy like this. To create that wave, under the cutter is a plastic piece that adds tension. So as it comes out, it creates that waviness that we want. Yeah, so besides noodle, we also make gyoza and wonton skins, both for the retail market and also for restaurants as well. Some chefs like different thicknesses, different sizes, so we custom make for them. But we make for, like, I believe, arancino, fettuccine, and some pasta cheeks. We sell the cheeks and they cut it themselves. Yeah, it's actually really good. I tried it, it's tasty. The next is the cook line. It's either steamed or boiled. We have two lines to do that inside here. On this side is a steamer, and this side is a boiler. So today on this side we're making yakisoba, mainly for the restaurants, this clear package like this. For our cook line, this is probably our best-selling product. So pretty much the same process is inside. We take the dough rolls, and the machine also compresses them. That box is our steam box where it gets cooked up there. And it goes through a cutter on top over there. See, the angle is better from the inside. This is all boiling water inside here. It goes through baskets, and then the program times it how long to cook, and it moves it from one side to the next. And eventually it gets cooled over here. This is all cold water.
This is to prevent them from overcooking.
Yeah, when they pack it, you want it to be kind of cold. Yeah, also for shelf life as well. Some of our product gets repacked, so we'll pack it inside this room over here. They also sticker it for inter-island sales. So this is all going to, I believe, Foodland on the neighbor island. This is Vicky, our lead packer, #1 in this room. Yeah, Vic? Yeah. And they're making for Costco over here. Costco and Sam's Club, they all use these trays, so multi-packs.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
These are the ones we have at home.
Oh, great. Yep. Oh, thank you. Yeah, for being customers.
Big shout out to Sun Noodle, and of course Rachel and Manami here. They actually prepared for us some tastings.
Welcome to our favorite part of the segment where we try and sample different retail options that Sun Noodle has to offer.
At Sun Noodle, we don't just do food service products, we also do retail products. You can find them at any grocery store on Oahu. If you find packages like this, come with 2 servings of soup or sauce and 2 servings of noodles.
We gotta do Simon first, you guys, of
cleanse
course.
the palate a little bit with some OG Simon broth.
What we have is our Hawaii Original Simon. It's a thicker noodle paired with a very savory, light dashi broth, and it's of course a Hawaii staple.
They actually prepared us the toppings, so we're super grateful.
Although I do like it that it doesn't include the toppings, that way it's more versatile. You can top it however you like. For us, we just like to put some Spam on it and it works very well. All right, cheers. First noodles of the day. Very excited. Oh yeah, like we learned eating ramen in Japan, always appreciate the noodles first without anything. And I will say the noodles are very al dente, chewy, very delicious.
And just something simple like a Simon, you can really taste the noodle, the flavor.
And then here we have our hiyashi chuka, which is cold ramen noodles, and it's paired with a yuzu vinaigrette sauce. Perfect for the summertime.
It's cold, so you don't have to worry about soup getting cold or the noodles getting overcooked unless you overcook them. These all come with instructions and directions, so you can follow them and it should come out perfect. That's the great thing about these kits that you buy in the grocery. And honestly, we buy these kits from time to time, especially on those nights where we don't know what to make. We want something really simple, and it's super easy to just make really quick. It's like a 5-minute dinner.
I will say this is probably the easiest one to make out of all the kits.
You can smell the yuzu already.
Oh wow. I will say I really like the flavor of the yuzu. That's very nice and refreshing.
So it gives it a little citrus notes. And I like that this is like a little thinner noodle. That way it really soaks up all of the sauce without getting soggy.
And then here we have our mazemen, which comes with 2 servings of noodles and sauce, and it's a brothless style ramen paired with thick noodles, and it's tossed in a umami-rich savory sauce.
I actually never tried this one either.
Hiyashi chuka, we just recently revised the sauce to that yuzu sauce.
Oh.
Mazemen is also relatively new. It's something that it's been out in the market for at least about 2 years. 2 years, I think. Yeah, and the same thing with the tsukemen as well.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
This next dish we want to try is the mazemen. This would be something more along right up my alley. I love when the noodles are at its peak al dente, toothsome feel, and this is right up my alley, guys. I'm very excited to try this.
This is also a thicker noodle.
Yes.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, this is what I've been waiting for.
Nice soy, a little bit of sesame flavor I taste.
I really appreciate the noodles when it's cooked quickly and strained immediately. It really retains its starchiness. It's just that ultimate chew factor. And being a soupless noodle, it's not too hot. You can just keep eating it. Probably one of my favorite ways to eat and enjoy ramen noodles.
So far, just because this is new, I feel like it's really popping for me, especially because I'm a big like goma flavor kind of person. I love anything sesame, so this is like, I think, my perfect noodle bowl right now.
Whoa, relax.
And then we have our tsukemen, which is a seafood tonkotsu dipping ramen, and it's paired with thick noodles as well. And what makes this kit so special is that if you find this at the grocery store in a black packaging, it's our premium line. And our premium line, all the noodles are different and they're specifically paired to match their soup, sauce, or dipping broth.
So for this one, because it is a tsukemen, a dipping noodle, Felix did a little dip for us, and now we're gonna try the noodles. And this is also the same thick noodle as well.
Right,
Cheers.
Out of all the broth flavors today, that's my favorite one. If you're a big fan of rich, hearty broth flavor, full of bold flavors, tsukemen is the way to go, guys.
For this one, you can slightly taste the seafood. It's not super strong. It does have a soy-based flavor to it as well. Very umami. And I like also that this is not super hot. Like, you're not drinking the hot broth, so you don't have to feel super hot.
That's the beauty of tsukemen dipping noodles. Your noodles stay al dente. It doesn't get soggy as it's sitting in the broth. One of my favorite ways to eat ramen. So you guys get a chance, pick up one of those premium kits, pick the topping of your choice, and enjoy at home, guys.
They actually cater the flavors with the broth, so everything flows and tastes very balanced and goes together well. And I really like that attention to detail. They really think about everything, like how things are gonna taste, the final outcome.
And then one other thing too is Mr. Yuki. I don't know if Hisai mentioned this story to you, but when they were younger, they were eating like a blue lollipop or something, and it stained their mouth completely. And Mr. Yuki looked at their faces like, oh my god. And teeth all stained, tongue all stained, lips all stained. And then from that point on, he never put any artificial food coloring in his products or any preservatives. So that's why our shelf life is a lot shorter than our competitors, but it's because we don't have those preservatives in the noodles or artificial chemicals or preservatives or coloring.
From a lollipop to a legacy.
And you can tell that a lot of work and a lot of pride go into these kits.
So easy, in fact. We're gonna show you in real time how to cook one of these bad boys.
All right, you guys, so I am gonna be cooking this tammen, sura tammen. It's a hot and sour type of ramen. I've never seen this before, this is new. I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to make this. That way you guys can enjoy it at home too. So guys, this is Rachel. She is gonna guide me on how to make these noodles. So when you guys make it at home, make sure you follow the instructions. She's gonna kindly walk us through it. So first, let's open it. Okay. We have 2.5 cups of water going right here. And as you mentioned, there's 2 in every pat. This is the soup. I like that it's already a liquid soup. It's not powder. Very easy.
And then one thing that you want to do when you cook your ramen at home is that when you open the packaging, you want to like gently fluff your noodles so that it's an even cook. 1 minute.
We're gonna put 1 minute on the clock.
And then we're gonna just gently stir it a little bit with the chopsticks. And then while that's cooking, I'm just gonna go in and crack in 1 egg. And that's it. Your toppings are done. We recommend you to have shiitake mushrooms, green onions, and 1 whisked egg.
While it's boiling, just so that the noodles don't clump, I just kind of zhuzh it around, make sure nothing is together. My chopstick skills are not the best here.
You're doing amazing. Look at that. Nice. I'm gonna bring down the heat just a little bit. It's optional, but highly encouraged. We're gonna put in 1 egg in a circular motion.
I haven't seen this.
Kind of like a egg drop soup. And we're just gonna let that cook for about 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds have passed. We're gonna cut the heat, and Amanda's gonna put in the soup base. And then you're gonna wanna just use those chopsticks and give everything a mix so that the soup dissolves.
And this one, you don't even have to change out the water.
No, so the point is the starch from the noodles actually makes the soup thick. So it mimics that hot and sour soup consistency. So it was something that Mr. Uki, our owner, thought of. So now we're all done.
Oh wow, that was quick.
Yeah, and all we have to do now is just gently pour the soup base over the noodles.
I don't even think that was 5 minutes.
Yeah, and now we can put our toppings on top.
And that's it?
That's it.
Wow, that was super quick. I'm excited. I love the smell of this. It smells very reminiscent of childhood for me. Okay, you guys, I'm trying the fruits of my labor, kind of. I feel like Rachel did most of it. But that's just how easy these things are and such a quick dinner for those lazy nights. Cheers. Wow. Oh, it's a little spicy, a little bit sour. It's not too sour, which I really like because I feel like a lot of people don't like sour noodles. I personally love sour noodles. I love the thickness of the broth too. It just really clings to the noodles. Soy base. I taste a little bit of sesame, but not too much. It kind of reminds me of like the cake noodle sauce or ankake noodles, and the hint of the egg really brings it home, you guys. This is such an easy dinner. Wow.
Oh wow. I was actually a little apprehensive because I'm not a big fan of the sour flavors in soup. This is quite nice. It's not too sour. It's a nice balance of savory and sour. I love the addition of the mushrooms and the egg. All right, Foodie Ohana, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode featuring Sun Noodle. We hope you guys had a blast because we definitely did.
And after touring the factory, hearing all of the stories about the owner and his family, just love that here at Sun Noodle, they partner with a lot of local businesses. It is still very much run and operated by the family themselves. And just the meticulousness and the attention to detail, I just love seeing that kind of integrity and value in a family-owned and run business.
Big mahalo to everyone here at Sun Noodle Factory. One of Hawaii's favorite noodles, definitely one of our favorite name brand noodles.
And in the past, we have filmed a bunch of other local iconic businesses. If you guys want to check out those videos, I'll have it linked here and in the description below. You guys can check that out. While you're down there, give this video a big thumbs up. If you like this kind of video, hit that subscribe button to join our Foodie Ohana, and we will see you guys on our next episode.
Right, until the next foodie adventure, explore your inner foodie. Peace out.
Bye guys.
Wait, still the time.
May 1st.
Yep. It's gonna be May.
What was I gonna say?
Oh no, I'm enjoying this too much. And this is just the first one.
It's even louder.
This is the Zarus. Oh no, what is it called?
Yashichuka.
I can't say it. You say it.
Oh my god, I'm massacring this.
It's meant to be mixed.
So this is... Shucks, I got ripped right through it.
We're gonna show you in real time how to cook one of these bad boys. Right? We're cooking it, right? Okay. That's a good segue.
And then today what we have...
It still scares me every time.
You are lipstick today, yeah? Oh, nice.
Oh, that's good to know. I hope the whole thing caught that.
I'm pretty sure it did. Cautiously and a little anxious here, but trying to manage cooking.
Don't pretend like my cookie's not good.